The CLO's A Musical Christmas Carol at the Byam Theater downtown is now in its 27th year, a tradition for many families and a field trip for 7,000 school kids every year. Scrooge is played for the very first time by Broadway actor Richard Thomas, who you may remember as John Boy from The Waltons. And every year, kids make up a very important part of the cast. In today's Kidsburgh report, Kristine Sorensen shares what it's like to be a child actor in the show. Kristine.
Well, Susan, I had no idea what it was like until my own daughter was cast in the show this year. That's her right down there. And I learned from her that it's a big commitment and a big thrill.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la.
They have the vocal and acting talents to get in the show, but it takes dedication, sacrifice, and responsibility to be in it. 24 shows over 3 weeks. My daughter, Chloe Griffin, who's 11, and 9-year-old Rachel Grant are in the show for the first time this year.
This is actually my first audition that I've ever done.
Rehearsals started just 1 week before the show opened, 8 hours a day for 7 days.
It's insane because you don't know the blocking, you don't know the lines, you don't know what costume you're going to be wearing or how quick change works. So it was hard. 6th graders Joe Schufo, Jack Engel, and Daniel Franz are in A Musical Christmas Carol for a second year. Jack, who wears this boot for a broken foot when he's not on stage, remembers what it was like before opening night.
The night before, I got so nervous because we got an email. It was make sure your lines are memorized. And I got so nervous and I memorized my lines and it took me all night.
We sat in on rehearsal as the director suggested Jack try making an animal noise.
I made most frightful noises.
And we start the show. That's actually good. That's really fun. Everybody's laughing.
Next time, Daniel got the hiccups.
Christmas coming only once a year as it does.
No! I wouldn't live.
Keep the animal noise.
Yes! Yay!
So you just got a nut screwed up.
After a while it should get pretty boring.
You can tell they have fun with each other, one of Chloe's favorite parts.
I like meeting a bunch of new people, and I like missing school.
They do miss a lot of school for rehearsals, plus 7 matinees on school days for kids. As a mom of a kid in this show, I'll tell you it is quite a feat of logistics getting my daughter to and from a week of rehearsals plus 24 shows, but it's all worth it for the experience.
Deck the hall with boughs of holly.
The cast and crew become a family, much like the Cratchit family they play in the show, with a secret Santa exchange, a dressing room decorating contest, and Daniel's favorite part?
The snack table.
Once on stage, it's like Christmas magic. The show comes to life and transforms children into professional actors.
God bless us, everyone.
It's nothing like what forms in your mind, and then it starts to materialize, and then it keeps until finally you get to this form where everything makes sense and everything's fluid.
And what's a chance that the 2 girls in the show both have KDKA connections? Rachel's grandfather worked here for 40 years as an engineer. The show runs through December 23rd. Tickets are half-priced for kids, and you can get more information on tickets at kdka.com/Kidsburgh.
So do they get paid to do this?
They do get paid. It's a stipend, so it's kind of small, but for a kid, it's really big.
Yeah, any amount of money as a kid is pretty good. And what is it like as a mom? You said, I saw in the piece, the logistics of getting the kids there, but then you drop them off and then you leave, right?
It's strange. I mean, they're in this room with adults. They're at the theater downtown alone, but they have what's called a child wrangler, which I guess is very popular or common in a Broadway show. That woman's responsible for making sure the kids are where they need to be, that they don't leave with a stranger, that they go home with the right person. So that makes you feel comfortable.
Great, and congratulations to your daughter doing a great job.
It's a fun show.